Is my audio working? All right, okay. I was dealing with audio issues. It didn't work. I had to restart my entire interface. But it is good to know that if audio ever stops working, I can restart my interface now without my computer crashing, which didn't used to always be the case. In any case, I'm William. Welcome to today's live stream. Today is January 31st, it's Wednesday. It's technically my no meeting day, but I've had two meetings today. So that's why I'm starting this late. But yeah, we're gonna be working on some docs, the same docs that I've been working on over the past, I don't know how long. This is the API docs. And you know what? I'm actually about to go turn on my AC. It's hot. Let me make sure the stream's working. Yep. All right, cool. Stream is up, stream is live. So I'll be right back. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and jump into the screen share and move my preview to another side. Oops, I can hear myself. All right, there we go. We're good. All right, so I was working on the API documentation, and I have a project here that I kind of put together of what needs to happen. And I want to say I was going through the notification stuff. I don't know if I finished that. It says that I have. I don't know if I don't trust myself that much. Correctly categorize endpoint. Yeah, this still says plan. I don't think this is done. Let me undo that. And let me go and check. We'll have to confirm that this is done. So already I can see it's not done. But the parts that I can control are done. Everything is in body param, so we're good. I don't have to do anything further here. Let's go on to push channel. Okay, these are just examples. And I'm going to pull these examples out into their own docs that you can then use README's tools to control your API request. And here's what I mean by that. I'm talking in abstract terms at the moment. So you see here on the right hand side, there's this stuff over here. Well, what you'll notice is that if I come down into here, let's say I do delivery time of day, and I just put like some random string. This is a test. And we come over here. And if I come and then do the request example, oops, let's do the curl. And where is, did it just move? Yeah, so you see here how it's like putting in stuff. This delayed option has some stuff in there. This has some stuff. So this is what I want to enable this, but I want to do this for all of these parameters here. All of these are body params. At the moment, they're just documented, but it's not really useful. So yeah, looks like there's nothing I have to worry about on the push channel. So maybe I did complete notification. Maybe that's why I marked it complete. Yeah, let's confirm view notification is correct. So we have a path parameter, and we have it correctly there. And then we have a query parameter, app ID. I think I changed this already. Maybe this is done. Keep going just to make sure. This is what attention to detail looks like. It's not just accepting that it may be done just because I see a few of them are done. So we have here query params, app ID, limit, offset, kind, and template ID. Okay, they're all in the right place. All right, move on. Notification ID, path. Look at here. Did we have something that's wrong? This is not a path param, so I'm glad that I didn't just say, okay, I'm done. That goes here, and we'll take whatever that is, dump it here, and we can delete. All right, perfect. We got the update. We have app ID, activity ID, app ID, activity ID. The rest are body. We'll figure out what actually is supposed to be there over time. I'm having to read the actual source code to figure out some of the stuff. That way I don't have to really bother the engineers too much. Maybe I'll ask like where certain things are, but for the most part, I can just go search for it. Notification ID, we're good there. And then unsubscribe, we have app ID as a path param, notification ID, and we have token correctly as a query param. All right, cool. So now I can mark this as done. Let's move on to templates, template APIs. Template APIs are the things that are down here. It literally says templates. So let's confirm. We have no path param, so we can just move on. Nothing to see here. We have a path param and a query param. So we have the path template query app. All right, we're good. Now this may seem like it's not much, but I've split out a lot of what needs to happen into these discrete steps that I can mark off. And this is for transparency to other people, so that if someone wanted to get an idea of where I am in the process, they can get an idea. Obviously, it's not that accurate because as I discover more things, I'm going to add more things to here. But so far, it looks like we're good. Here we have the app ID, and then we have, oh, wait a minute. Nah, this is wrong too. See, look at here. We don't have path in the, we don't have an app ID path parameter. We have a query parameter. So I don't understand why, but it is what it is. We'll dump that here. When I say I don't understand why, I mean like I don't understand why it's not consistently a path param. In certain cases, it's a query param, which in my opinion is confusing. Go ahead and delete that. Save. All right, now we have our template ID, path param, app ID, query, we're good. Delete, we have path and query, and we're good. And then copy, oh, okay, copy template too, okay. We have a path param and a query param, okay. All right, we're all good. So that's now done. Template APIs. Let me mark this as done. Yeah, I'll just put, let's, how do I get rid? Okay, there we are. I should create another status, but I'm going to use a status of nothing and whatever as complete. Make corrections to API path params. Technically, all of these that I'm doing are subtasks of this bigger thing. But given that I know that like I've already started working on this, I'm gonna delete this in favor of having discrete tasks. All right, cool. Okay, so user and notification are done. Now let's move on to subscriptions. So we'll add a new task. And I'll kind of just copy the same kind of deal. So we'll wait. Ooh, I need to create a task for this. I will do that. I'll do that now. So we'll say split notification API docs into or by a use case. And I'll just take this comment here and dump it in as the description. My priority on this one's going to be high. And as far as a due date, it's definitely not going to happen this week. Let's just assume that I can get it done by next Friday, hopefully. Obviously, I'm going to be the one doing this. Now let's go ahead and add the other task. So we want to take here, correctly categorize endpoints. I thought I just marked this as done. Did I not just do that? Why is this marked as under review? Yeah, that's done. Update none. Yeah, we're going to focus on that later. All right. Do this for subscription APIs. All right. I should have just duplicated this. That would have been a smarter thing to do. But we'll go ahead and get this done. I'll mark this as I'll be done with this by Friday. And all the other ones, I'm gonna make duplicates of this task here, so that I don't have to do this again. So we have the subscriptions API. I need to do this for segments. We'll do the task description, the assignee. We don't need to worry about any of that. Or tags, collaborators, projects is the same. Due date, I want that to be the same. Dependencies, none. And we'll keep parent task the same. All right, and then we'll say correctly categorize endpoint params for segments APIs. Okay. Then we'll duplicate that again. This is going to be for configuration APIs. And duplicate that again, and we'll do it for analytics APIs. Oops. And I don't care about anything that's deprecated at the moment. So that should be everything. And then yeah, we'll be done. Well, at least with that piece of it. Ensure all links still work. This is a low priority for me. And this should be, honestly, this should be a group effort. This is a lot. Anyway, let's mark all of these as planned. Maybe not. Okay. All right. We're gonna do the subscription stuff first. This should go by quickly. So we have 1, 2, 3 path params, and we have 3 path params moving forward. We have 1, 2 path params. We're good. 1, 2 path params. All right. All right. Subscription. Yep, we're good. App ID, subscription ID. All right, cool. That's done. That was easy. I didn't even say working on it. I probably should have. I thought I said to copy the same. Oh, I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Oh, okay. I thought I said to use the same date, but maybe you have to do it each time, which is silly. Let's go to segments now. There are only 3 endpoints. This should be easy. App ID. Uh-oh, look at this. Query params. I don't see any query params. Okay. So this is when it starts to take a little bit more effort. When I see a discrepancy. You know, sources of truth are important. Right now, no, I can't say that the docs are a source of truth. It's the code. So I'm going to have to go look at our code, which is, that's fun. I am not going to show that on my main screen for reasons that I don't feel that I need to get into, but I will at least, okay, yeah, I'll at least go to GitHub from here. I can show it here until I get to the actual code. So this is going to be one signal and one signal. I didn't do it. Wait, what? I did not one signal? Is that's literally what I typed. All right, whatever. Okay, let's move this off to another monitor. And I need to look for segments or wherever that could be. So we have a segments controller. Maybe that's it. What do we have? We have view segments. Would that be fetch or show? Let's look at show. Segments /1. What is this endpoint? This is apps. Okay, this isn't it. No, honestly, that should be it. API v1, segments controller. Oh no, there's more than one. Okay, all right. Show. For whatever reason, I don't see like the path stuff. It's not documented in here. That would be helpful. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna have to actually read code, which I was hoping I wouldn't really have to do, but here we are. I know y'all can't see that, and that's on purpose. I don't want you seeing what I'm looking at. So yeah, just take that in mind. So I'm looking at the index page, which I assume indexes all routes go through here, maybe. And we do have a limit. We have a, what is this limit? We have 2 limits. We have limit and offset. So, oh, I see what's happening. So we look for param limit. And if it's there, then we use that. Otherwise we use 300. And we say if limit is 300 or over 300, then we set it to 300. Okay, so we're clamping the value down. Okay. And then offset. Yeah, we have offset. So before I move forward, I'm gonna have to ask someone to confirm, and I don't know who to ask. This is guess I'll just go to engineering in general. All right, so let's see. Oops. Wait, what? App ID. I don't see a offset here. Let's see. Hopefully, I'll get some answers on that one. But for now, I'm just gonna have to assume that it is query params. At least it's in the right place. It would be a query param if they actually exist. But I don't know. I'm gonna move forward though. And actually, before I move forward, I will say that I reached out to engineering to clarify which endpoint backs. Technically, which file backs this endpoint. Yeah, so I don't forget that, or I don't. Oh, I got a reply already. Look at that. Index is view segments. Okay, perfect. So yeah, this turns out to be right. The offset is that, and then it says, well, we don't say segments are listed. Oh wait, no, that's limit. I'm tripping. Limit. Yeah, maximum of 300. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about copy at the moment. We'll deal with that another day. But this is good. We can move on. All right, here we have app ID. and then create. Okay, let's go look at create. And we have a param for name. We have a param for filters. I don't see a param for ID. Yeah, I don't see a param for ID anywhere. It's all, oh wait, I see app ID, but not an ID. So he gave me a list of all of the, what is this? Did you say these are the routes? Yeah, these are routes. Let me move this up here. What endpoint is this to create? Oh, that says a body. Wait, is this a body param? Let's see, create param. Oh, let's create param. Oh no, I see it here. If create params ID present and seg. Okay, all right, yeah, we have that. So we have that, and then we should have name. Render missing parameter. Unless create. Oh, okay, I see. So it looks like ID is not required. So one thing that this is something that I'm saying it here in the stream. I'll remember it. But required things should be first, always and forever. Anything that's required should appear first in the list. I am going to change this now, and I will also add in a little note. I proclaim that all required params shall. No, I have to say I proclaim. no past tense. So we'll say I proclaim that all required params shall be at the top. Oh, no wonder. I'm like, I used to write the right thing. All right, cool. So we're done with that. This is good. Let's move on to delete segment. And we have app ID and segment ID. All right, cool. We're done. That looks good. So we'll go ahead and mark this as completed. And yeah, move on. Now we need to do the same thing for configuration. Oh, look at that. Easy. Nothing. Oh, well, there's one thing. Easy too. Apps. Yeah, I'm not going to verify. So let me see. Do I have that? Verify all endpoints have correct responses. Update body param descriptions. Okay, so I do need to verify all. Actually, we'll say create task to verify body params on each API. So basically, this is a split out task. right, cool. So we'll add this as a medium priority. Obviously, this is going to be something I'll do later. So no due date at the moment. All right, categorize. All right, so let's do configuration. Oh wait, no, I think I'm going to be done after this. Look at that. Update app ID. Yep, done. We're good. Analytics. Only 3. This should be easy. We have app ID and outcome names. All right, we're good. App ID as a query param. Perfect. Notification ID. For what it's worth, I'm going through all of this because before I can, before I can actually do work, I had to figure out what work needs to be done. And the only way to do that is to go and take stock of what we have. Basically, like do an audit a little bit. Some of the stuff I've already done, which is how I knew that I had to go and check to make sure that path params, query params, and body params, that we were putting the things in the right place. And that's all I'm doing at the moment. That's why I can go through this, I can kind of breeze through it. Now, there are other tasks that are going to take a little bit longer, like coming up with descriptions. And I'm likely going to end up putting, creating a table or something where I can put these descriptions so that we can have consistency in these descriptions, right? So if I see notification ID, chances are I'm using notification ID in other endpoints. Same with app ID. I think it makes a lot of sense that those descriptions are the same. Now, I currently don't understand why there is no concept of, here are all of the params that exist in the API and their descriptions, and then I can just choose. That would be ideal, but it is what it is. We'll just accept what I have. So this is all, we're all good here. So analytics is good. We're done with analytics. I don't know why I did, whatever, we're good. Go ahead and mark that as off or done. And wait, was that it? Did I do subscriptions already? Yeah, I did. I know I did user. Inbox, yeah, we're not, yeah. Okay, all right, look at that. That's, wow, okay. I finished that quicker than expected. Update non-body param descriptions. What does that mean? Okay, so we're gonna update path param descriptions, and then we need to do query param descriptions. I'm purposely gonna put body off till last because that's the hard one. That it's not hard, it's just a lot. Move this up here. So update query param descriptions. Okay. Oh, they have example code things too. Okay. So I guess I'll throw my code in there. Not sure what this is. Not sure why we have these responses here. I thought that this was the responses. You can check if the file is complete by making a GET request. All right, this file may take time to generate. The file is not ready. A 404 error will be returned. I don't like that because that's overloading responses at that point. It could be because the thing isn't done, but it can also be because it doesn't exist and it won't exist and it will never exist. So we should be using different error codes there, ideally. All right, split notification API docs. So yeah, I'm gonna put a little thought into how I want to do this. I do have a write-up, a small one, but I need to come up with a plan of action because this is a lot of work to get that done. Default values across all params. Okay, so we'll do that. We're going to split this up too. I'm gonna go ahead and split this up now. Actually, this is the only, actually they're all the same level of priority. Yeah, this is going to be low as well. So let's duplicate. Well, before I duplicate, let's say update default values for all path params. Okay. And I want to duplicate this. And this time we're going to say clear params. Okay, and we will duplicate again. And this time, this is going to be for body params. This is a hot one, and we need to duplicate this a few times. Now we're going to do it for user APIs. I'll figure out. Oh wait, why are these marked as planned? So none of these should be planned at the moment. And the reason behind that is that technically it's not planned. I don't know what I need to do. But once I figure out what I need to do, then I can mark them as planned. Cleanup callouts. This is more of a cleanup task. So yeah, we'll move that down. Split notification API docs by use case. I'll move this up here for now. Wait, what did I just move? What in the world? Wait, what's going on? Man, I hate Asana. Like, I hate Asana with a passion. Create task to verify body params on each API. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, all right. So this needs to get expanded out into more tasks. All right, let's finish what I was doing. So we need to add segment and configuration analytics. For what it's worth, the example code is likely going to be, I think, actually, I don't know yet. I had to go and check. I had to see how this works first before I start thinking about what the code will be. Oh, excuse me. This is going to be analytics APIs. All right, so this right here needs to be split out. Basically, I need to take all of these and say like verify body params. All right, I'm thirsty now. I'll be back. I gotta go grab something to drink. Had to go into standing mode. I've been sitting down for too long. My butt hurts. Don't want no pancake butt, so I gotta make sure I stand up a little bit. All right. I don't feel like doing this right now. I don't feel like expanding this out. You know what? I know I don't want to do it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. Let me go ahead and do this now. So we'll add a task, and then we'll just say, what's the word? So verify body params. For notification APIs. Copy that, and then we'll do the user from there. Yeah. You'd think I know, given that I just did it, but I don't. I don't remember anything. This should be that. Oops. This should be like a day in the life video, by the way, to counter all those people. I know y'all remember in what year was that? 2022, 21. You had all those people working at these companies and doing their day in the life video, and basically it's them not working, going to coffee machines, going to sleep pods, going to roofs, just doing everything but work. So this is an anti that. This is, you get to see the actual work. It may not be fun, but hey, you know, this is actually what it looks like if you're trying to really make it in this industry. For what it's worth, I've been in the industry for over a decade, so I think it's like 12 years at this point. So I do have a little bit of longevity. It's not just I'm new to this. We have configuration. Let's do analytics. Okay, deprecated. I don't care about deprecated. One thing yeah, sure, we'll keep it. I think I was the one who made the decision to keep it and put it in a new section. All right, cool. So we have all of these. So we'll select them all. I really hate, man. I hate Asana. And like all these new modern age apps where the UI moves around all the time, like it just can't be still. It's like people with ADHD built this shit. All right, so I can delete this now. Okay. Wish that I can see a view of completion or progress. Maybe overview will show me that. No, it won't. Ooh, I should do a status update soon. I should probably do a status update. Let me tell my manager that I'm repurposing the email documentation to just be documentation. It would help if I were in the right Slack channel. That generally helps. Or well, the right workspace rather. You know what? We have a one-on-one tomorrow. I'll just ask it then. Okay, let's get into what else I can do now. And there. Wait, rewrite. This is all right. This is almost done. I'm gonna go back to this very soon. Probably I may go back to this on Monday, just so I can mark this as all like done and get it under review. There's very little to be done here. And then, these two will be kind of, we'll think about that soon. This is done. I'm waiting on this to be reviewed. So this is going to be the next big thing. And obviously there's other things here. Like I haven't talked anything about content at all, I don't think. Other than descriptions. Where are the descriptions? Yeah, here. Update past descriptions. Update body description. So each one of these needs to be split out. Oh gosh, let's do it. So before I do that, let's say we'll say update path param descriptions for notification APIs. Okay. It would be cool if you can duplicate something a certain amount of times. Why? Okay, there we go. So this is going to be for user APIs. And then this is going to be for subscriptions APIs. Templates. Segments. Configuration and analytics. Isn't it interesting that the root word of analytics? Just say it in your head. And isn't that a little funny? Or is it just me? It could just be me, All right, so we're going to assign all of these to me. These are all going to be, wait, what is this? These are descriptions. I'm gonna mark all description stuff low for now, because obviously everything can be high or medium priority. You know what? I think I want this to be for both path and query. I have one already for body, I think, somewhere. Maybe I don't. No, I don't. So yeah, instead of this, instead of splitting these out, I'll just say update param descriptions. So we won't specify path. Update body, update query, yeah. So yeah, these will just be, I'll just group them all. Okay. So we got that part down. What else is there? Oh, I need to look at all the results. So I'm going to just create a placeholder task for that because it's, I mean, obviously it's a lot of work that needs to be done. So we'll say create task to verify and refine response results. Each API. This task is to create the tasks for those tasks. Oh man, that's funny. Hopefully I won't be like, what in the hell is this when I come back to this in the future? I probably will, knowing me. Okay, so we have that, and then there's another thing. I need to go and verify this API thing, and I need to create objects, and oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, what should I do first? What's high? Split notification API docs by use case. Okay, so I guess I'm going to start working on this. So let's figure out what I want to do here. First thing is I want to not look at Asana. I hate Asana. Let me move this somewhere else. All right. So at the moment, our create notification API it has a lot going on because this is the API that does most of the thing. If you all don't know what OneSignal is, we do customer engagement, but our competitive advantage, or at least what we are moving towards, is something that we're calling omni-channel messaging. So you can think of omni-channel as just many, like, you know, like an omnivore. You do more than one or two or three or four things. In our case, you, or not you, well, yeah, you. We send messages, either they're push notifications to Android, iOS. We do web push notifications to most browsers. We do in-app messaging for your apps, for, you know, iOS, Android apps. We do email, and that's growing actually. And we also do text messaging. And I'm sure there may be other things. I know we were at some point, well, this was a hackathon. I don't know if I should talk about that, but I think we were talking about adding other channels, whatever. But anyway, this create notification is about that. I would argue that this right here makes it a little confusing to people, because if you wanted to send an email, you use the create notification API. so it's a little, you know, I don't know, I would prefer to call this like send message or the messages API or something like that, but that's neither here nor there. Let's go into this. So there are a few things or a few ways that we can send notifications, right? So at the moment we have our doc organized in such a way where we have all of the parameters, or most of the parameters that you need to do or use, that are common across all of the across all of the different channels. And then each one of these, we have the channel specific stuff, right? So this is a way for us to not duplicate all of this stuff over here. Now, the problem is you can send emails to specific segments. or to users based on filters, or to specific devices or users. You could do all three. So if I wanted to split this up, I would essentially have 1, 2, 3. I would have 9 docs. One for sending push notifications to segments, sending push notifications to users based on filters, sending push notifications to specific devices. And then I would go to email. Emailing specific segments, emailing users based on filters, emailing specific devices or users. And then I would go on to SMS. And then I don't see in-app messages. I know how those work. It would be cool if we could. Technically, you don't send an in-app message. They trigger. So they trigger based off of some condition, whether it be like a segment or some other thing. You could trigger it in the app, essentially. So you don't do that using our API. You just, you define them and then you call the trigger in your own code base, and that will then show the right thing for you. So, okay. So yeah, some of these things are going to be repeated, which, yeah. I have strong opinions on this, but yeah. What else can I do? Appreciate it. Long added me. Excuse me. Formatting filters, the power filters. Okay, so we are going to have some discussion on these things. All right, let's go ahead and kind of get into this. Let me confirm that split notification API docs by use case. Oh god. All right, so let's see. So far, I think basically what I've just said, I should have been typing it while I was talking about it. We're going to have, okay, there we go. We're going to have a send push notification to segments. So we'll say 1, send push notifications to segments. And we're also going to have send push notifications to users. Send push notifications to users. And I think that's filtered based on filters. Technically, this would be based on, well, actually, these work with segments. I thought it was data tags. Filters work the same as segments without needing to create the segment first. Can be combined. Yeah. So this is the same thing. This is based on data tags or user data. Okay, never mind. So yeah, we'll say send push notifications to users based on filters, and then we'll say send push notifications to users, to specific users. All right, and then basically we're just going to have the same thing for email and SMS. So we'll say send email to segments. And we'll take this. So it'll be send email to users based on filters. And the last one would be here. And And then we'll say email to specific users. We'll just copy all of these. And this will be SMS. Send an SMS message. Oops. All right, at a high level, I think that's what I'm going to be doing. Let's see if there's anything else that I need to think about here. Send to specific users and subscriptions. Okay, whatever. Platform to deliver to. The thing is that most of these are, okay, this is, all right, I have to figure out how I'm gonna handle this platform to deliver to. And the reason why is that certain properties need to be used and not others. So maybe, actually, I think I have an idea. So I'm gonna have to read this first. Indicates if the message type when targeting includes alias. Wait, indicate if the message type when targeting was include alias for cases where an email, SMS. Wait, what? Indicates if the message type, when this doesn't make sense. I'm gonna have to ask someone about this. Example, use the string push to indicate you're sending a push notification or a string, or the string email for sending emails or SMS, okay? So I'm assuming that we can only do one at a time. Now here's the problem. If this were set to email, is Chrome, all of these don't matter. So these, I wanna say are push specific. I'm gonna ask someone on the, I guess I can go to questions or answers. We have an answers channel. Parameters listed in the listed are push specific. So I know Amanda is probably going to be interested to see this one. Let me. Actually, I'll just share this link here with them. Wait, I have another meeting? When the hell did I get another meeting? All right, let me see. I'm gonna tell them I can only join if I can be on my stream. I'm not about to end my stream. 'Cause technically, this is my no meeting day. So, yeah, let me let them know. Or how do I let them know? I'll let some folks know that I'm streaming right now, so I might hop on a call, but I'm not about to end the stream. So, not really going anywhere. But what I am about to do is duplicate this. Can I duplicate? Excuse me. This is really weird how this is structured. So what happens if I just add a new thing? So I have a new page, okay? How does a page become a whatever this is? How does that work? Ah, okay. So we come here and we make an API endpoint. Okay, I see. So I think that the create notification should be a page, not a whatever the hell it is right now. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is turn this back into a page, and then I'll call this create notification. I'm gonna call it create message and just say do not publish. Do not publish. And then we could like put all the things, you know, that you can do. Maybe we can move some of this stuff in there. Could there be one? So I don't know. All right, cool. So I don't have to join. We're good. So I'm going to go ahead and change this into I'm actually change this into not this kind of thing, but an API endpoint. And then this will be the title that I just said, send push notification to seconds. Yeah, it is segments, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's a segment. Wait, I thought I just made this into an API endpoint. How come it doesn't show this page will be created with the README manual API editor? Make edits in the form below. What form? Like what? What form are we talking about? I don't know what we're talking about here. Maybe if I save it. No, okay. What? This isn't, oh my gosh, I don't like this. That is weird. Oh my gosh, that's weird. All right, there we are. Send push notification to segments. Okay. Now I want to duplicate this tab. Oops. So we're gonna say duplicate that. And I want this to be, oops. All right, cool. So now we'll go into the create notification and this looks different. I see why it's different. Okay. So this is going to be a post to notifications. All right, I'm going to assume that, actually no, this isn't worth assuming. Not all of these body params can be used together. So I got, oh man, this is a whole other thing, a whole other task. I have to figure out which one of these parameters are used when and how. Some of these I can guess. Like obviously if I'm sending to segments, included aliases doesn't matter. Although I will want included segments. Let's do the things that I know I'm gonna need. Not sure why app ID is not, why is app ID in the body and not the path? Interesting. Okay. It's not consistent. It would be nice if, you know, it's always, you know, app ID and then the thing, but why would it be consistent? So we have a required app ID. I'm not going to put a description at the moment. And I guess this is how you make it required. I don't know. It's really weird. Then we're going to have a name, which is also a string. I guess that's not required. And see, the thing is that I now have to guess. So I had to go look at our code base. So I'm going to go look at the code right quick. This is create notification. Let's go to our API. Notification controller. Now we have create. Okay, what is required here? Content settings. Nope. Okay, so I know app ID. Well, why is this app IDs with a plural? Send at user active time. Handle deprecation. Oh, this is deprecated. Oh, okay, that's deprecated. Okay. Sure, delayed option is valid. Validate basic fields. I don't think this is. I don't. think, all right, maybe it's the other. I think we have a Rust or a Go project. I don't know. We have a few things. So I guess I had to find that right quick. I know y'all can't see what I'm looking at, but that's, you know, that's intentional. So we'll go to one signal. Let's see, maybe that's turbine. All right, no, that's not it. Okay, I am gonna have to find out or figure out where am I supposed to get this information. Oh, here we are. So I know I'm gonna need these. So let's just put those in here. So are these body? I guess these are body params. What else could they be? So we'll say included segments. This will be an array of strings. Then we'll have excluded segments, which is also an array of strings. The thing though is, wouldn't this be required? You know, wouldn't this be required? And we're going to use my what I said earlier. Wait, did that not require it? Save, see what happens. Is this not required? What in the world? This is weird. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, it shows up as required. Okay. Name included. Okay, all right, cool. So here's why I'm doing this, right? So as I type in things here, we see the code being generated for me. All right, so let's say I wanted to include all subscribers or something like that, all subscribers. I can do that. So that's why I'm going through the effort of doing this. And you see here that it automatically does it for the rest. Now, obviously, this is using, this is just using the API. We do have an SDK. I have no idea how to make this show how to use an SDK over here. So what I'm going to end up having to do is use these code examples right here. So I could do example code, and then here I can say this is like sending to whatever, and then I can say here we'll put like C++ or something like that. Then I would do the thing, and then we'll have another one, and then actually let's say Rust. This would, because I know we have a Rust thing. I know we have Go. I know we have Ruby. So it'll be this right here, something like this. Go. And what? All right, if I rename this, what would this be? Test. Oh, never mind. So I guess I would have to. Oh man, this. Okay. I think what I would do here is I would take the code from the SDK of just sending a notification, and yeah. So yeah, I would put that here for the SDK stuff. So let me go ahead and delete this for now, because I'm not going to focus on that at the moment. And now let's add some other tasks. There is some research work that I need to do that, you know, I had not considered until I just started working on this. So I need to figure out what properties must be used where. All right, so yeah, so I got to figure out the properties, and this is per channel, per method of targeting users. So the method of targeting users would be I'm either doing it via segments, via filters, filtering on data tags or user data, or specific users based off of aliases or IDs, that kind of thing. Yo, what's up, Alexander? How you doing? Are you here for the day in the life of a tech worker? I was going off about that a little bit earlier, about how this is the anti that. Back in the 2020, 21, 22, you had all those engineers working at other FANG companies, going into work, not working, showing themselves eating lunch, getting dinner, going to parties, sleeping in a pod, basically doing everything but work. So this is the opposite. You'll see everything, but it's just work. That's all it is. But to be fair, that's mostly what I do. So yeah. What is this? We'll leave that alone for now. I have the things that I know I need to do. I know segments. These are the ones that I think are required. So I'm just gonna, keep those there. And then I'm gonna take this description and just copy it verbatim. Maybe. I hope I can copy it verbatim. It's not clear to me if I can or not. Let's see. We'll put it here. Save that off, and then I'll take this one and put it here. And let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah. So it looks like it does accept Markdown, which is good to know. Example, active users, inactive users. Okay. Man, is that it for segments? Segments is easy if that's all it is. Now, obviously, I need to add all of the things that are actually required, like content. So let's go back and add content. I guess it's plural. I would have to go in, like, this is where I'm going to verify all of these body params. That's where that would come in handy. So we'll just take that. And this says it's an object hash. Okay, so we'll say that. And then it looks like it's content something. Content live activities. I don't know about all that. Nah. This is wrong, because technically it could be EN, FR, CN, pretty much any language code. So what I think I'm gonna do is just go back, get out of here, get out. Okay. So we're just gonna turn this into raw JSON input for now. And I will copy, oh, it's already there. All right, perfect. So what I can do here is I can start to put a description in here. It's like how this works. So an example would be EN or whatever, but I can do that later. And then search, some of these will always be here, like send after, delayed option, delivery time of day. So I think this is like no matter what channel, but of course I'll have to confirm with someone at some point. Save that and remember my rule. Anything that's required must be at the top. I'm surprised name isn't required. Okay. Send after. we should be a little clear here of the format. We say that these are all the same time, and while that may be true, it's better to say what type of date format this is or what we accept versus just to say, here are all of the ways, or here are all these different ways, because a lot of people don't know this kind of stuff. All right, we'll do delayed option. Again, that's a string. Delivery. Oh, God. All right, there will not be any external ID here. Headers, we need authorization. Authorization. All right, let's save that, see how we're looking. Now that I think about it, I don't think custom data can be used when sending to segments. Go ask the product team. Wait, is there not a product team? All right, so I just asked the team, maybe one of them can explain that. All right, cool. I had to respond to somebody. Sorry for being quiet. Oh my gosh. Let's see. All the platforms listed there. iOS are push specific, but target channel and channel for external user. All right, I want to show them an example of. All right, so there's one more thing that I have to add. I do have to add target channel here. This would be default to push. I have to find target channel wherever that is. Target channel, yeah. I don't understand why I had to click the request example for this to actually pop up. I don't like that. Yeah, the fact that these all have a default value of string, what the world? That doesn't make sense. I didn't set that to be a default value. Why is that popping in? Oh my gosh. Oh my God. All right. I don't understand why it's doing that. It shouldn't be adding anything here, but it's doing that. The only thing that should be added is push. Throttle rate per limit. Obviously, I don't want 0. Okay, never mind. I do want 0. So I'm going to actually make that a default. I don't know why it's setting it by, I don't know why it set it, but like, I wonder who I can talk to fix these types of things. I don't like this. Send after. Where is that coming from? Oh, here we are. Name, go away. This is the only thing that's required, and I'm gonna give this raw JSON. This will be EN, and then we will have a message. App ID would be some random ID. Included segments. I thought I deleted this. I could have swore. Wait, did I not do that? I didn't. Okay, all right. User error this time. Okay. Yeah, that looks okay, except for it's the wrong method. Except that part. I do remember setting this to post when I first started this. I guess it didn't save. I don't know. Not sure what's going on with that. Let's get this app ID in there, copied in. Look at that, you came and read all the things. And it's not just because I have it narrowed. It just doesn't make good use of space. Look at it. It's wasting most of the space here. To me, this is lazy design. To assume that everybody is working on like 600 pixels, or is it 960 pixels? What this is? It's less than that. This is like 600 pixels. All right, so yeah, that looks okay. Obviously, I do want to copy over, you know, some of this stuff right here. So we can say like segments are the most common way of, you know, we'll just add that in there. Did that not save? What? Send push notification to segment. All right, what if I open it this way? Still, okay, look at that. My documentation isn't showing up here. I don't understand. I don't understand. I have words here and they don't show up. Why can't I see this? Oh, that's not great. Let's copy this document. Maybe it's cache. No, it's not. Okay. This is... Yeah, I don't understand. Oh my gosh. I don't like this tool. I also don't like how the order is here. Headers should appear first, right? That's what I would want to see. I would expect to be able to see headers first. And then path params, followed by query params, then followed by body params. And I would expect to be able to see the words that I've just typed. So maybe you can't put anything here. Or maybe I have to put a block. Let's put a heading. And then we'll say, this is a test. Can you see me? No. I'm gonna have to talk to someone about this. And look at this. Notice that it still says get. This explicitly says post. There is a problem saving a page. Okay, I've just now seen this. Is they gonna tell me what the problem is, or just like, what's the problem? Gosh. We found, okay. discard the changes. Set this to a post. Will that save? All right, so this is being recorded. I'm gonna put a marker here because I've often complained about how poor this tool is, but I don't think people have ever listened or heard me. So I'm gonna start just sharing videos of how poor this is. There's no reason. Yeah, there's absolutely no reason why it shouldn't be able to save. I'm gonna try closing. Okay. Okay, let's try to make this a post again. All right, I can't save my work. Oh man, this is you know what? I'm about to go and rant somewhere. I'm gonna put a GIF or make a GIF, however the hell you say it. I don't know how you say it. We're gonna discard all of this. Come back, go back. Okay. Oh, look at this. I've also just, wait, come on, go away. I just realized that this doesn't show my do not publish. Let's see if I can save that. Let's say do not publish. Can I at least do that? Okay, I can do that. Okay. But I can't do that. Okay. Okay, sure. Sure. Okay, fine. Why would I want to be able to, like, why does this even exist if I can't use it? right, well, not much I can do. So I've just let folks know that this is impeding my progress, and because it's impeding my progress, I don't see any point in continuing working on this. So it's just like, give me a good tool, then I'll do it. For now, it's not much I can do. What I will say is that I was working on this. Where was it? Wait a minute. Verify. Okay, I haven't done any of that. This is the split up document. I thought I had a write up of that. Where is that thing at? Verify. Split notification API. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Let me move this up here. So I'm currently working on this. I'll just give a link to here, to the document, or to wherever this is. I'll just say ref Slack thread. Okay. This is going to depend on create new doc. We'll duplicate. Oh, cool. When you duplicate it, it automatically adds it. Perfect. Okay, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. That's nice to know, or good to know. So we'll duplicate. Signee is going to be the same, but the tag, I don't know, let's keep it all the same. I don't care enough. I can always come back and take it off. Oh wait, no, I don't even have to do that. We're good. Yo, what's up, Castle Connors? How you doing? Alright, I just got sent an email. We'll do this one. I'm doing some project management right now. It's the fun thing about as you get, I guess, further along, I guess, you have to, you have to do project management. Well, I guess you don't. Other people do, but since it's mostly me, I get to do all of it. Let me make this bigger. Okay. I think I was on 6 now. Oh, I appreciate it. I feel like maybe I should be talking then, if you're listening. I don't want, oh man. Sometimes I have to strike this balance of do I just talk and ramble all day, or do I try to get stuff done, or are people actually watching? Because believe it or not, I've actually spoken to people who watch my content, and honestly, there are people who watch this, and I didn't even know they would be watching it. Like, let's just say that I've learned that there are a few like tech founders in certain organizations who watch this. I was like, oh, because I've talked to them before. I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. What? Oh shit! Wait. Okay. All right. Okay. Never mind. I was like, what did I just do? I'm good. All right. Cool. I have 2 more to do. Let me finish this before I forget. This is I'm expanding out this task because each one of these is its own thing, and it will take a lot of time to do each one of these. So it's mostly for transparency for other folks. So people don't ask me, hey, it's just like, hey, there's this thing here that I've spent a lot of time over here working on. Despite me not liking this type of stuff, I don't like working on stuff like this. I've become never since I've kind of left, doing my own thing. One of the things that I appreciate is not having to do anything. Just let other people do stuff. And I do my one little thing. But it seems like, you can't really do that all the time, unfortunately. Split notification. Okay, so this definitely isn't going to happen by February 9th. I'm going to give myself until the end of the month. Friday. Yeah, we're going to do Friday, March 1st. And I'm currently working on this now. And we'll also say this is all being worked on. And there's probably more stuff that I need to point out here. Oh, what? Okay. So this is also working. For whatever reason, oh, there it goes. I was like, why can't this? All right. So somebody just told me something about one of the channels. I don't know where it is. All the platforms listed there, iOS, yeah, are web push specific, but target channel. Okay. I'll just put a link to here. No, 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 no. Don't want to. Definitely don't want to open that here. I'll comment on that. There won't be a due date on here, and this is going to be a low priority. It's not really that big of a deal. And then I think my milestones should always be at the top. They're not. Okay, they're always at the bottom. Okay, fine. So if we come back to my overview, we should see all my milestones. Mailgun, SendGrid, MailChimp, import email doc published, user API doc published. User API doc. Oh, whoa. There are multiple. All right, I had to add more milestones. Damn it. Let's go back to here. So there's several milestones. There's the user API docs. We'll say updated notification docs. Updated or notification API refinements published. Okay, and then there is going to be all params verified. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Param categorization. I can't talk. Categorization. Param categorization. Verified. And this should be a milestone, so we'll add that as a milestone. Okay. And I need to add all of these things. Now the question is, how do I add it as a dependency? Oh gosh, this is gonna be hard. Do I have all of the? Yeah, here we are. Okay, they're actually only a few. So we have analytics, configuration, subscriptions. We should also have, these down here. Perfect. So we'll take these three, move those down here. And then I don't know why I did that. I should have moved them up. Move readme default getting started page. All right, I guess I've already done that. Okay, and then we'll say dependencies are. Let's see if I can add these. I want to see if I can add these by selecting them. That would be easier, in my opinion. Move task, edit, edit project or section. Marcus milestones, create dependency. No, that doesn't, man. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do it manually, which sucks. So that is going to be correctly categorized, and we'll just correctly. So I think if I do this several times, it'll eventually show correctly. Why? Okay, there we go. I think there should be one more. Or two more. It would be awesome if I can add them all at the same time. Let's see. This is subscription, segments, analytics, configuration, notification, templates. What else is there? endpoint for user. Oh, okay, for user. Gotcha. So I think that should be it. Let's see correctly. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. This was a medium priority. I did mark this as high because but whatever. We'll move it to medium. It's already done. Okay, so we'll mark this as a high priority item for me. I don't know why I didn't save my date. I thought I said this. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, no wonder. Let's put the first. There was something else to have first. Yeah, here we are. Split notification, API docs by use case. So it's just all of these create news. So I'm gonna do that. We'll say create new. I'll copy that. So then we'll do that. It sucks that I can't add all of these at once. This is so much effort. I don't understand why people love Asana. GitHub is so much better than this. There should be 9 here. Like 9 different things. All right, I think there should be one more. Let's confirm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, cool. Now I am going to move this and my comments to the milestone so I can delete this right here. And now that I think about it, I feel stupid because oh man, I feel dumb now. Now that I think about it, I'm like, it would have just made more sense to make this the milestone instead of creating a new one. Whatever. You live and you learn, right? All right, and then we have one more thing. Honestly, this is how you learn. You do the thing poorly, and then you realize that you just wasted all your time. And then you're like, oh, in the future, I'll actually think about what the hell I'm doing before I do it. So we'll add my comment here. And I need to update the thread that I have in Slack because I pointed to the thing that I just deleted. So we'll go and update that. This is the kind of stuff that I don't think a lot of people think about when I say attention to detail, right? Like I'm also looking at the communications that I've done to I've been having with other folks and going back and making sure that the links are right. So if they were to come back in the future, you know, they'll at least have some idea of how things have changed. Figure out which properties are required for each channel. Okay, I'm doing that now. In fact, this right here is a dependency. So we'll add another one and we'll say figure out. Cool. So we're good with that. And then I want to say this is done. This milestone should be done. Now, okay, do that. Perfect. So if we come back here, we should get a better idea. Yeah, param categories, however you say that word, verified. And then I need to do param descriptions updated or something like that. Oh, I didn't even put this with. All right, so I noticed that we don't categorize path, query, and body params correctly in all of our docs. So all right, cool. Params correctly categorized. Okay. The next is all of the where is that? Where's the descriptions? I had some for description somewhere. Oh, here we are, right here. Update param descriptions. So we'll call this, we'll say refine param descriptions. Okay, this is going to be a milestone. Or is this assigned to me? I think I'm gonna make this a low priority. All right, and now we're gonna, where's my dependencies? It sucks that I can't just, I just want to be able to like select these all and just drag it to as a dependency. I don't know if I can do that though. So I had to do this weird thing. So we'll say update param, and I'll copy that term because they're all here. I'm holding shift. Nah, see, holding shift doesn't do it. So I had to do this one at a time. I wish we could use linear. Linear is superior in every way to this shit. But I suppose that's why Asana has lost a shit ton of money. I don't feel bad for them either, using this product. Anyone that makes my life this difficult, I'm happy if your business is suffering. Update default values. No. No. Update param descriptions. Is that it? Yep, that is it. Cool. I don't have a due date for this, but hopefully I'll get it done at some point. All right, next we have verify all endpoints have correct responses. Okay, this needs to be split out too for all the APIs. I'm not gonna do that right now. I don't feel like doing it. Add example code. Okay, so we'll say SDK examples added. This is technically the only OKR I have. It's just for the code snippets, technically. But I have this weird thing, and I say it's weird because I know most people don't think this way. Sure, I have my task, the thing that I'm supposed to do. However, if I see something needs to be done and it's not at the quality that I want it to be at, I'm not going to just be like, oh yeah, I only have this one thing. Everything that you're seeing, all of this that's been expanded, no one has told me to do this. I'm looking at these docs and I'm just like, no, absolutely not. I'm not going to just allow this to be what it is. And no, this could get me in trouble. I don't know. It probably won't, but because I mean, this isn't the first time where I prioritize a lot of my own work most of the time, just based off of what I think needs to be done. And I am of the opinion that if I miss my OKR of not having all of these code snippets, that's technically the only thing that I have to do. My take is if I've improved our docs holistically, even if I don't do the snippets, in my mind, it's still better or good, right? So what I'm getting at is I'm willing to miss my OKR to make sure that the overall experience of our docs are better. I'd rather have 0 code snippets and make sure that what I'm doing now elevates the experience of our docs. That's where I'm at, and I can always negotiate that with people internally. It's relatively early in the quarter, so I can negotiate these things. Technically, we don't even have these. I'm gonna say add it. All right, so let's add example. Yeah, so I have dependencies for that. So this is add example. Oh, one of my coworkers is coming to Houston today. She might be here. I need to look at this message that she sent me right now. Okay, I didn't add example. Let's copy this search term so I don't have to keep typing it over and over and over again. Add example code for notification. All right, so there's one more template. Cool, good with that. Status, this is just planned. This is also planned. That's done. Okay. Update param. Default values for all. Okay, so this is a whole other thing. I'll come back to that later. Verify body params for user. Is this tied to anything? Oh, this is all. Oh, this is body stuff. Okay. So let's see. Params correctly categorized. Param descriptions refined, and then we'll just say actually before. Let me look at the message. Arrive at 7. Okay, I'm interested. Who is this? I'm interested in a position those folks have, and I'm trying to network. Basically. Oh, okay. Let's see. Nate. Stanford Graduate School. Notion. How do I know him? Sorry, I'm over here looking at LinkedIn. Give me a second. Lily John. I don't think I know. Wait, Lily John. I don't know her. So apparently I'm connected with someone on LinkedIn. He's a software engineer at Notion, Farmer Square, and I'm trying to think of how I know him. Knoll Science Teaching Center, Mass, San Francisco, master's candidate. I don't think I met him in school. All right, let me see. What is he? I'm interested in. normally I would stream this kind of stuff, but when I'm having private conversations with people, I don't want to put that on stream. But I wish that I can show y'all what networking is like and how I do it. It's currently what I'm doing right now. Some other person is asking about something, and I'm like, all right, let me reach out to this other person. He reached out to something. It's a whole thing. Let's see. I just wanted to reach out because I have a former colleague who's interested in what you all are doing. All right, cool. So we'll say always, you know what, given that I'm going to have to respond to people, I guess I'm going to have to turn on notifications for LinkedIn. Finally, I never have it on. All right, so I'll let them know I've reached out. I wonder, are you watching this right now? If the person who I'm talking to, they would know if they're watching. So if y'all are like, what? I'm texting someone. Are you watching this right now? Text me if you are. All right, 6, 7. Okay. All right. Cool. What was I doing? I don't even remember what I was doing anymore. But I think I did the SDK added stuff. I definitely need to touch on the body stuff. I'm gonna put that off for now. I've done enough project management. Like I said, I absolutely hate this kind of shit. Like, oh my gosh, it's a whole thing. I had to figure this out too. Like, I have several projects going, but obviously you only see one. So you only see one, and even then it's not even named properly. Technically what I've done is to reduce the amount of effort on my part. I have this project, as well as some other side quests. That's what I call them, side quests that I'm doing. Either that's helping out other folks, helping, testing stuff, or explaining how to do stuff, or whatever. There's the Discord community that I still have to answer questions in. There's a lot of stuff. Anyway, I see that, there are a couple people here. It's not that many, but do y'all have any questions around anything that you've seen? Whether it be life in tech, what it's like to work at OneSignal, what it's like to be a developer advocate, which is new, right? Like I've been doing the developer advocacy stuff for long enough to now have opinions on it. Whereas in the past, I don't think I have been doing it long enough to have a strong opinion on the topic. But anyways, I guess there's not going to be any questions. Generally, there aren't. I'm used to talking to the brick wall. That is my camera. So given that there's no questions, I'm going to go ahead and go. Y'all have a good rest of the day. And if you enjoyed any of this, please consider subscribing or following me on Twitch. I do have a goal. I'm trying to get to 256 followers on Twitch. And ideally, I would get to 5,000 subs here on YouTube. Obviously, that's very ambitious. The goal is just to double. So that means get to 2,500 effectively. But I would love to do more than that. So if you want to see more stuff like this, consider subscribing, thumbs up, all that kind of stuff. Also, be on the lookout for my Vision Pro stuff. That's going to start happening on Friday. I may just do a unboxing. Normally, I don't do that kind of stuff. I don't really care about unboxing, but I need a video for the week. Technically, I need two. Okay, yeah. So I need a video for the week. So I'm gonna do a low effort unboxing video, and then I'll do some videos on the initial setup, as well as what it's like to develop on the device. Most of the people who have gotten the device, they're mostly like playing with it as a consumer. But I want to see what this is going to be like as a producer, as someone who's trying to build for the platform. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. I'll do a lot of content around that. Hopefully, we'll see. Anyways, have a good rest of the day. Peace.